Hey, welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thanks for stopping by today, especially my new viewers and new subscribers. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired of the rat race in America. And, I made a decision that I was going to pack it all up and seek a new life in the Philippines. I found that new life over here, and I just want to share with you my boots on the ground experiences here. The only way I know how, and that's by giving you the nitty gritty. It's just exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat it. That's not going to start today. I want to talk about surviving your Philippine vacation. Accidents happen over here often. And the worst thing you want to do is come over here, have a good time, and, be involved in an accident that either cuts your vacation short or, in a lot of cases, cuts your life short. So let's get right into it. The number one cause of accidents over here is, of course, road accidents. And I touch on this from time to time. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're on the road in the Philippines, it's the most dangerous time that you will ever spend here. Okay? I don't care what they tell you about rebels. I don't care what they tell you about guns and violence and all of that. When you're behind the wheel of a car, a motorcycle, or a passenger, you put yourself at more risk of danger than at any other time. And there's a lot of reasons. I'm going to give you the reasons by the Philippine Statistic Authority first, and then I'm just going to touch on some boots on the ground, real life stuff that I see over here. Here's the top 9 reasons for road accidents in the Philippines. Number 1 is losing control of the wheel. And my theory is because there's a lot of new drivers here. This economy was booming before the pandemic. And there's a lot of new cars and a lot of new vehicles, scooters on the road now than when I came in 2009. I mean, trust me. Okay, DUI. Keep that in mind because all the accidents I'm going to talk about, alcohol is a cause in all 3. Okay. Engine mechanical failure, okay? Remember that. Losing brakes. They kind of go together, and I'm going to talk about that. Speeding on the phone. Not using the turn signal. Overtaking. This is very important. I'm going to talk about that. And jaywalking pedestrians. Let me tell you, I've been coming here on and off for 12 years, and I've been living here almost 3 years straight now, since December 5th, 2018. And crossing the street is very difficult in some cases here, even in a small city like San Carlos. But here's why road accidents are number 1 in my opinion. Number 1 is this: no one has. It's the driving etiquette over here. There is none. It's absolutely zero. Okay, and when you couple that with no stoplights, very few stop signs, if any. Now, I'm talking about San Carlos City with a population of 132,000, ladies and gentlemen, has no stop lights, okay? This is in 2021. They still use traffic enforcers. They still use people out there directing traffic. Like when I was little. I'm 57, guys. I'm telling you something. You come up to a 4-way stop, intersection, I'm telling you, it's dangerous. Because people's judgment, you don't know, there's no such thing as defensive driving over here. It's all offensive, and you'll see it. People drive really, really aggressive over here. The traffic patterns, it just looks like a bowl of spaghetti over here. You taking your life in your own hands when you get on the road here. And I'm not being over dramatic. I'm telling you what I see every day. It took me years to get on the back of a motorcycle. Because these people over here, they take a lot of risk, and I don't know why. And they put your life in risk as well. Another cause is this overtaking they talk about. I call them the overtakers, and they become the undertaker here. They are responsible for many, many deaths. Not too long ago, I'm thinking 2009, 2010, there was a young, popular celebrity here. I think he was 18 years old. He's coming back from an appearance, and the driver of the van wants to overtake the truck in front of him. the slow moving truck, because impatient. And I'll be damned if there's another truck coming, side swipes. He's the only one that gets killed in that accident. Young rising star, I can't think of his name, but I mean, it was so sad, guys. But this overtaker, you know, my wife was practically killed by an overtaker. She's crossing the street, the car stops to let her cross, and I'd be damned if the guy doesn't come around, boom, runs her over, damn near kills her while she was in high school. This overtaker is very, very dangerous, y'all, and I know y'all have heard me talk about it before. When you get over here, when that car stops, you lean and you look over first. Don't walk right out there. Don't assume anything over here, guys. Or it's going to cost you your life. It's going to cost you your vacation. But those overtakers become the undertakers over here. Very, very dangerous. Dilapidated vehicles. Yeah, even the series liners, even this public transportation. Remember they said engine mechanical failure, losing brakes. I've got to go to Bacala later on today. Every time I get on one of these buses, it scares me to death because you don't know what mechanical condition they're in. The tires are slick, you know, the drivers drive like a bat out of hell, you know, and it's really, really scary. It's more scary than getting on a damn plane. I mean, trust me, guys, when you come over here, you want to take some precautions. You know, that's why I did this video, because the Philippines is getting ready to open back up, y'all. The economy is getting ready to open back up. You know, the travel is getting ready to open back up. So, you know, come over here and be aware of your surroundings. This place can lull you to sleep, and it will. You'll find yourself walking across the street because guess what? Those crosswalks, they don't mean a damn thing over here. It's a waste of paint that they put in the road because they will run you over, and many people get run over every year here because of that. Okay, yeah, they will not stop. Yesterday, and this guy was a foreigner. I was like, look, man, stop. You see this crosswalk? He done got into the, you know, the Filipino rhythm over here, not stopping at crosswalks, man. I mean, it's very, very dangerous on the road. I'm going to move to my next one. Drowning, accidental drownings, guys. Over 3,000 people die in the Philippines every year from accidental driving. Men are 3 times more likely than women to die of drowning here, okay? Guess what? Sundays in April are the most dangerous days, are the deadliest, okay? That's the summer month, see? Summer's getting ready to start the latter part of March. So April, you know, it's a lot of people going out, you know. And the number one cause is people can't swim. Over here, you know, so if you can't swim, man, don't get out there, man, trying to show out and different things like that. Stay where, you know, the water is manageable. But that's the number one reason. Number two is a lack of supervision. You're not going to see very few beaches here with lifeguards. I'm sorry. Now, you'll go to Boracay every now and then. Those chairs will be occupied, okay? But places like Panglao, Bohol, different places I've been to, man, I'm telling you, these are nice beaches. Siquijor Island, Bantayan Island, Camigan. There are no lifeguards, guys. So if you can't swim, be very, very careful. And even if you can, stay close to the shore because there's nobody out there that's going to help you. That's the bottom line, man. You on your own. You know, 3 is people don't wear life jackets here. Now, you'll get on one of them bunker boats or whatever they call them, pump boats, and you're going to island hopping. They've got the damn jackets right there. Put them on. I don't care if they're small. I don't care if they're uncomfortable. Put them on the whole time you in that boat. Because it happens so much here. The people survive the capsizing of the boat, but then they drown because they won't put on the life jacket. And then alcohol. See that? The alcohol keeps coming up. You know, they want to get drunk, you know, because, you know, we drive better when we're drunk. We swim better when we're drunk. We make love better when we're drunk. For some reason, we do everything better when we're drunk. No, sorry. Getting drunk over here and driving, swimming, going out, you know, arguing and fighting with these locals, yeah, will cost you your vacation and possibly your life. So be careful when you go swimming over here. Be careful when you're on those boats. Wear those life jackets, man. And don't drink. Wait till you get finished swimming. Or if you drink, don't go swimming. Walk among the shoreline, the beach, let the water hit your feet. I mean, I really like that, man. When my feet go into the sand and that cool water, it rejuvenates me. Okay, the last one I'm gonna talk about is accidental falls. Remember I told you earlier, don't assume anything. When you're at your hotel, don't assume that railing can hold you. Okay, I've seen it happen so many times. You lean up against there, man, and boom, it all comes crashing down on you. Okay, don't lean. If you see a sign in one of these little side stores or the mall, anything like that, and they say, don't lean on the glass. Don't lean on that glass, guys. It's dangerous. We asked for it. Okay? Don't do it. Okay? Impaired vision. I'm going to take that a step further. Walking around like this with your damn cell phone in your face. Yeah. It's trouble. And you see it all the time. People bumping into light posts. People tripping on and falling over other people, getting run over by cars, getting run over by trains. Put that damn phone down till you get to where you're going. There's no text that important. There's no call that important. That's gonna be worth your life. Okay? And alcohol, drinking. Once again, it impairs our vision. It impairs our judgment. It impairs our ability to do anything. No, you do not walk better when you're drunk. I'm sorry. You don't do anything better when you drunk, but be drunk. That's it. So I just thought I'd come because I've been reading in the paper, the travel restrictions are loosening up a lot in the Philippines. Now when you travel to the Philippines, there's no 14-day quarantine. Yeah, there's no shield required in a lot of areas now in the Philippines, man. Cebu province, not the city, not Lapu-Lapu, not Talisay. It's wide open now for local travelers. I mean, all you need now is a medical certificate. That's a 5-minute procedure. And to pass a symptoms check. Yeah, where they point that little thermometer at your head and get your temperature, and they make sure you're not wheezing, you're not running in your nose, you're not coughing all over everybody. Yeah, that's upon arrival and departure. Man, this thing's getting ready to blow all the way up. Okay? And that's why I thought it was important that I do this video. Because a lot of y'all chomping at the bit to get over here. You hungry, but when you get over here, you're not going to be paying attention to the right things. I know what you're going to be paying attention to. So be aware of your surroundings at all times. Have a good time when you come over here. No, not a good time. You don't come this far to have a good time. Have a great time when you get here. But don't let an accident cost your vacation and potentially your life. Okay? So thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. All your kindness, all your generosity, all your support of Sunshine Shoulders, man. I mean, I never take that for granted. I'm so very, very grateful. But if you're in America and beyond, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please help somebody. Please find somebody to help. We don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs. You just getting off second shift or you're on lunch break and you see somebody out in the street, give them a couple of dollars, buy them something to drink, buy them something to eat. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I'm ready to do my exercises. There's no excuse over here not to find somebody to help. Millions of people over here need our help. They're struggling, man. This pandemic devastated this place. One of the fastest growing economies in Asia, maybe even the world. Many of y'all didn't even know, but the Philippines is in the top 40 economies in the world. Yeah, remember I told you, I always remind you this country's not poor. The people may be poor, but the country's not poor, guys. Okay, so find somebody to help over here because it's very, very important that we help each other. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time.